I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave. Okay, for them that's what I was. That's all. All right. I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But they did. Mark Garibos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can produce a copy.
Hey y'all, back in 2018, Jonathan Auty was arrested for shooting at Trump National Hotel in South Florida. And when he was interrogated, he stated that Sean Combs was part of the Illuminati and he had sex with Cassie and P. Diddy and DJ Khaled and Rick Ross like men as well. And I definitely believe it because DJ Khaled said he do not eat the kitty cat, and now we know why. Furthermore, he also stated that he was a stripper for the Dancing Bears and that Sean Combs gave him an STD. You know, karma is a bitch, and I really hope that Diddy goes to jail because it's disgusting. He would not want someone to do this to his children. What is baffling is that Jonathan Auty is nowhere to be found. December 15th, it says that he passed away, but there's no death records. There's no records of him being in prison. It's like he fell off the face of the earth. He might be, you know, unalived right now because of Sean Combs. I hope Diddy gets arrested and spend the rest of his life in jail.
They know they want to defame in certain ways with Stormy, with other people, because they want him out of the government, okay? But it ain't happening because it's too smart for them. You understand what I'm saying?
You're trying to, right?
Don is intelligent. We have a similar type of intelligence and overview of things. The only thing is he's not seeing that Hillary is a distant cousin of his and Obama have a different plan for him. You understand? No offense with Obama. I love each and every American, but he was part of that 9/11 agenda. He's a CIA agent, an ex-CIA agent. That's why there's so much identity issues with Obama. Who knows his real name? They say he was born in Indonesia and he's also born in Hawaii. Nobody knows. Why? Because he's an ex-CIA agent.
Okay.
Basically, Osama bin Laden never existed. It was a creation of the CIA, and it was Obama in a cave talking and looking like an Arab. And then they bombed the Twin Towers, okay? So my problem is, I'm here to expose each and single one of them to the American public for the crimes committed on September 11th, 2001. Money, and he like...
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call yourself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And Khaled. They're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross,
yeah.
and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
I seen the liquid cocaine, I've drank it myself. Having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay? It's not good. He drinks it all the time. Right, he calls it GJ. That's liquid cocaine.
All right.
I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, but he's scared that I was going to expose him.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me understand you. I mean, who?
It looks like an exchange of gunfire right out of a Hollywood action movie.
Police say on Friday he opened fire inside President Donald Trump's luxury hotel.
Sir, I'm ordering that you stay away from the Trump National Doral Hotel.
Police say that's where Odie stole an American flag from, and that he went into the lobby yelling anti-Trump remarks before shooting the ceiling and chandeliers. Police say he then got into a gun battle with responding officers.
The gun battle goes on for nearly a minute before Odie decides to make a run for it. Another camera capturing him still firing shots, even tripping on the marble floor. Odie was shot in the legs as he ran away and was arrested after running up a stairwell.
The accused gunman, Jonathan Odie, faced a judge for the first time Monday.
Mr. Odie, you were arrested for 5 counts of attempted second-degree murder of a law enforcement officer.
The man you see here is about to expose Cassie's recent Diddy allegations. The only catch is, he's just been arrested for shooting up a Trump hotel. As Jonathan Oden faces a police interrogation, doubts already surround his mental state.
Do you know Sean Combs?
So when he makes the following remarks,
They all get...
it only seems to confirm their suspicions.
Now, how do you know this?
I had with Cassie and Sean.
Puff Daddy.
Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie.
Did you hear that?
I had with Cassie and Sean.
He's just claimed to have had relations with Cassie, whilst being directed by self-pleasing Diddy.
How can we get a tape of this?
Now this probably isn't a shock to you, as it mirrors the exact claims recently made by Cassie. However, there is a glaring difference. Jonathan Oden's interrogation took place in 2018, a full 5 years before Cassie even came forward.
Which they good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And Cabin. They're all gay, okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Cabin.
The entire saga unfolds with Jonathan Odie, a former male escort, claiming that Diddy was the reason he had to leave that line of work. The catch is, the escort has gone MIA, leaving fans to speculate about the possibility that Diddy may have had something to do with his disappearance. Today, we dive into the peculiar case of how the Diddy male freak-off survivor vanished just days after providing video evidence. Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of rape and a pattern of abuse starting when she was 19. She alleges serious charges such as sex trafficking, human trafficking, sexual battery, sexual assault, and gender-motivated violence. The lawsuit claims that Diddy's controlling behavior began in 2005 when they first met and intensified after she signed with his label, Bad Boy Records, in 2006. According to the lawsuit, Diddy had control over every aspect of Cassie's life, including her residence, transportation, clothing, and medical records. The legal document describes a decade of enduring Diddy's violent behavior, intimidation tactics, and unequal power dynamics. Cassie details instances of physical abuse, threats, and manipulation, creating a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. The lawsuit implicates Diddy in orchestrating freak-offs, where Cassie was allegedly forced to engage in sexual acts with male sex workers, all documented by Diddy. These encounters involve drug use, and Cassie claims to have experienced memory loss from substance abuse. The legal drama involves Diddy's network allegedly tracking Cassie down whenever she tried to escape, and even hiding her in a hotel room after an incident where she was kicked in the face. The lawsuit also suggests Diddy's involvement in an assault in 2018 when he allegedly forced his way into Cassie's home. Despite the serious accusations, Cassie and Diddy settled the lawsuit just a day after it was filed.
She filed it on Thursday, and just over 24 hours later, they settled. And they both say that they have settled it amicably.
Diddy released a statement expressing an amicable resolution and wishing Cassie and her family the best. The settlement allowed Diddy to avoid dealing with potential new evidence that could have arisen during the legal process. Cassie utilized the Adult Survivors Act in New York, which grants victims of sexual abuse, aged 18 or older at the time, a year to bring cases even after statutes of limitations expire. The lawsuit sought compensatory damages without specifying a specific amount. In the aftermath, Keisha altered lyrics in her song TikTok in response to the allegations, and 50 Cent hinted at more trouble for Diddy in a now-deleted Instagram post. Members of Danity Kane, a group formed by Diddy, expressed support for Cassie. Past allegations against Diddy, including an interview with Virginia 5 detailing physical abuse in 2019 and a 2017 lawsuit from his former chef claiming sexual harassment, resurfaced. Diddy settled the lawsuit with the chef in 2019. As of Thanksgiving weekend in 2023, Diddy faced 2 separate lawsuits accusing him of sexual assault.
Go-betweens. So you got the Leos who scared to approach the thugs like that. But Diddy from that world, so I could intermediate. I could get percentages from negotiating and making this deal, but you got to give up that butt. You got to give up that butt and royalties. And I can change your family life. Know why? Because he had to give up that butt. People don't understand. That's the reason. That's why it's the reason Puffy don't want to give nobody, any artist he deal with, he'll tell you, I ain't gonna make it hard for you. I had to do this. He wants you to endure what he endured. And I felt bad in a sense because he was only trying to feed his family. You get what I'm saying? And he became a victim, and it turned him into a monster just trying to hide his own secrets and not living his truth. And now he in prison. Let me tell you what Puffy was.
He get arrested. I believe he's coming in September. Because you got to realize, the grand jury intervened. They may have 45 days, 60 days, 90 days. They never usually go past 120 days. They got enough information, and they probably got enough stuff that he's probably willing to plea bargain or see if they're going to give him that. Or if they're going to let him plead to something. But I don't think the grand jury is going past 120 days.
And this is inside information you're getting, right? Or this is something you believe personally?
Well, I believe that personally. And then for the fact of the matter is that I know somebody who testified to the grand jury, to the Homeland Security. And they was made reference to some they thought that they couldn't go nowhere around in September or whatever like that. So maybe around in September something will happen.
Well. A lot of stuff going down ever since P. Diddy went to jail. Speaking of slippery slopes, a lot of people are leaving their jobs. I have a list of people that are like stepping down. You know, that's the word they use, it, stepping down instead of getting the fuck out of here. Nike CEO John Donahue has stepped down. That's why Nike has the best slogan, just do it. He's like, I'm just going to do it. I'm out of here. We have the CEO of Nashville, Sony Music, Randy Goodman. He's stepping down. He's like, it's Nashville, on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again and drive fast as fuck all the way down the road. Okay. CEO of Warner Music, Japan, Kaz Kobayashi. He's stepping down. He's like, it is time for me to step down. Sayonara! We have CEO of 300 Entertainment, Kevin Liles. Yeah, he's stepping down. He said it's time to pass the torch. I go, yeah, that torch fell and you burned shit up. That's what happened. And, you know, it's very odd that Kevin Liles kind of looks like Russell Simmons. No, just look at them. They kind of have the same shaped head and smile. I know one thing. That Russell Simmons yoga class is about to be packed. I can just see it now. Good morning. How you doing? I have a very packed yoga class now. Everybody's loving yoga all of a sudden. Good morning. Thank you for joining the yoga class. Namaste. Now must go. As soon as Diddy got arrested, these CEOs are acting like Shaggy and Scooby. Zoinks! Like, wow, Scoob, Diddy's been arrested. Huh? Diddy's been arrested? Diddy!
Now this is funny. Diddy must be running out of money or something, but something is not adding up. Because I just don't know how. You, as a black man, who is being accused of sexual assault every which way, torture, voyeurism, everything. You're paying out lawsuits like you were paying for pussy and male prostitutes for yourself. And now, in his latest sexual assault case that he wants to fight because he ain't got no money, he goes and hires Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer. When I saw this, I said, why the fuck would Diddy hire a losing lawyer? This bitch is in jail for doing the same shit you doing for 20 motherfucking years. Now, granted, this ain't no criminal case, but this shit could turn criminal anytime. Ask Bill Cosby. Ask him. We're just getting started. They need testimony. And because you want to fight cases, they finna get it. And then comes a RICO case next. You ain't got no deals with the DA like Bill Cosby had. But for you to hire one of the largest sex traffickers, lawyers, and that bitch in jail, and her boyfriend is dead. See, it's that goddamn deity he got on his back. So this is Diddy's back tattoo. This is a Haitian deity. Her name is Izili Dantu. Let's read about Izili Dantu. She is a goddess in Haitian religion. Izili Gantour is a main owl or singer spirit of the Petro family in Haitian voodoo. This is a manifestation of Izula, the divinity of love. This is why he's always talking about love, and his album is Love, and he's out in red, and he's manifesting all this love. And Izili is a feminine spirits in the Haitian voodoo that personify womanhood. Now, the Izili is a goddess, a spirit, a love of Haitian voodoo. She has several manifestations and incarnations, but the most prominent and well-known manifestations are the mermaid and Izula Frida. I can't say these names, okay? These are the spelling variations and things like that. Now, Tuesdays are the days of reserved worship. Now, I'm sure he has some sort of shrine in his house and things like that, because I know that they sent me a link to the witch doctor, and this witch doctor uses everything but music as a marketing ploy to get in there, because apparently everything but music has her own room. The most recurring sacrifices consume of cocoa, jewels, golden rings, you know, and for her birthday, they have to sacrifice a wild pig, okay? Now, there are multiple spiritual deities and stuff like that, and entities, but this one here, Izili Dantour, is seen as a patron of lesbians, although she herself is bisexual. She has a number of children and 2 husbands, and she also protects male homosexuals. She is very feminine and allowing gay men to exhibit stereotypical traits during religious ceremonies. So basically, this is a woman that is bisexual, and she's also the protector of men. And so all the women that Diddy take are bisexual, and all the niggas that he take are bisexual. And this is the deity that he prays to, and he prays out of love, and that's why he's trying to say his name is love, and changes his name love, and naming his baby love, and all of this love, but yet he beating bitches' asses and watching them get beat up while he jacks for them and fucks them and prays to this deity, okay? But here's what this deity don't play about. This deity don't play about, because I watched a lot of videos with a lot of witch doctors on this original. I was like, what the fuck is this tattoo? She don't play about women and children, because she love women. She a lesbian, and she got husbands, polyamorous. But if you fuck over women and children by beating them, molesting them, they say that bitch ain't nothing to play with, and she will take you the fuck down. And let me tell you how down he His old bitch, Cassie, left him, got married a white man. She said, bitch, I'm done with the dark and the dark side. When Cassie decided to file in honor of Kim, I said, boy, that lady on his back is working. Because she said one thing, she is for the protection of you, but you also cannot beat or kill or do anything to women, because she love women more than she love you niggas. And if you're going to be homosexual, you have to respect women. Moving on.
I never thought these words would come out my mouth, but Candace Owens is onto something, and that did not feel comfortable at all. So Candace says the reason mainstream news is not picking up this lawsuit, is not paying attention to Diddy at all, is because of this man right here, Lucian Grandage. He is one of the most powerful men in Hollywood and music. And he been up in Diddy's room. So this man right here is Sir Lucian Charles Grandage. He's been the CEO of Universal Music Group since 2010, so you know he done seen some shit. So I had to go to the damn documents. I had to see if this man was actually named, and he is. As you can see, it says Lucian Charles Grandage, and it also says Universal Music Group. On top of that, it says Ethiopia. I cannot fuck up her last name. I refuse to. But she was also a big person in Universal Music Group. And then Christina Coramham, Lord forgive. But she was like Diddy's second hand. And here on page 4, they are all listed by name and picture and description. So this is messed up. So if you go down to page 28 of the lawsuit, everything is up in this bad boy. So let me just read a little bit and you can pause to read the rest. Defendant Grandage sponsored and attended several Love album listening parties at Mr. Combs' home in Los Angeles, California. These parties were sponsored by defendants Mr. LR, which I don't know who that is, and UMG, which is Universal Music Group. As evidence above, the parties had ex-workers, I can't say the word, and underage girls present. During these parties, defendant Grandage knew or should have known Mr. Combs was drugging the attendees through laced bottles of Dalan tequila and Ciroc vodka. He was using his own shit. Baby, this is bad. Baby, I found tea at the bottom. So if you read this little note at the bottom, it will tell you why UNG removed their music from TikTok and who is actually to blame. I just want to throw that. Baby, there are more pages you can pause to read, but basically it's that this man knew about all the parties. This man was around all of this. This man never stopped anything. This man nor Christina nor Ethiopia had stopped anything that was happening. They let Diddy run wild. And that's why they are being mentioned in this lawsuit. And I guess this is why people are not making it bigger than social media, because I have not really seen this lawsuit in mainstream media like Fox, like CNN, none of that stuff really. But baby,
I already know she done strapped up on you.
Ooh. So, Jack, let me ask you, there's one, some of the shocking things
I hear
that
that mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay, not a harness.
The jail P. Diddy is locked up in is known as the hell on earth. Let's get into this. Now, I want to say thank you for this comment. Without it, I wanted to check this out. You weren't lying. This place is crazy. Let's just say where P. Diddy is locked up is the only holding facility in New York City, at least for federal inmates. And it has horrific conditions, and it's known for multiple people getting unalived. Combs, 54, was sent to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a place that has been described as hell on earth and an ongoing tragedy. This is the same place that Epstein and R. Kelly was locked up at. And guess what, Diddy? I hope it gets worse for you, man. Let me introduce this little thing called prison justice. This means people will always want clout because they're so desperate. It's just like all the people in my comment section. Well, if they see Diddy, they're gonna give him all of their attention by sharp force trauma. The cops will always protect him and he will always be in protective custody. And that's facts.
Breaking news right now, Larry. I am just getting word. People magazine says it's got a source on the inside that tells them that P. Diddy's on suicide watch tonight. Do your sources confer the same information? Are they saying it was possible?
Yeah, he is on suicide watch. This guy thought he would have went home. all of a sudden he didn't get bond. Remember, the first night that he was there, he was like an overnight guest. When they called his bond hearing, now they checked him into the system, and reality has hit him. And I understand that he has a shrink coming by his cell to see him several times a day. They have housing units, and they're mixing bank robbers, drug dealers, rapists with white collar people. And this is why Diddy, he can't go into a regular housing unit because somebody will take him out for sure.
Who's the worst celebrity like that you've been around and is like the most full of sin? I know no sin is greater, but like just was like, damn, this
Clive Davis. Devil incarnate. Clive Davis. He Janis Joplin. He blackmailed Betty Wright so she wouldn't tell anybody that he Janis Joplin. He killed Whitney Houston.